Hello guys, Fix-It John here. I'm in the master bathroom, and what I'm doing today is I'm fixing the toilet flange. I don't know if I'm going to completely replace the PVC toilet flange or put a repair ring around it. I want to put a repair ring around it if I can find one sturdy enough and just fasten it to the floor. But first thing I'm going to do is take the toilet off and see if I can even get a repair ring around it, one that'll fit it properly. So let me show you what I do first. I already have the water drained out of the tank, but I like to vacuum it out. That way when I pull the toilet off, it doesn't get all over the floor. You can pull the toilet off if you're careful and not tip the toilet up. You can pull it up, but once you tip it, what's in that P-trap there, if you tip it, it's coming out. It's coming out the bottom. Believe me, I learned the hard way. So, all right, guys, here's my toilet. I just wanted to show you. Just about forgot. See how loose it is on there? One of the flanges are broken, and this side, just give it a little tug, and that's what it looks like. There's a holder inside of that. I'll show you. Install date was 6/7/14. I write it on the, so I'll go ahead and replace this line. I think they're good for 8 or 10 years. This water line here, this braided water line. All right, now you can read it. Installed 6/7/14. And I just do that so I know if I ever get under it, needs to be replaced. All right, guys, she should be ready to come right out. Try to keep my big head out of the way. Oh, and there it is. All right, guys, here's the flange. Typically, I will caulk around the front of the toilet. That way, if it's not level, it'll keep it from bouncing around. And it also, I caulked around the back to help hold it because I knew it was loose. All right, guys, the first thing I like to do is gingerly, cautiously remove this wax ring. Throw that in the trash cans. And I throw a towel down in the pipe, but I get it soaking wet. This towel is soaking wet. And the reason why it's wet, I mean, I shove a big towel in here. Okay. And the reason why I get it wet is to help keep sewer gases from coming up and percolating through my towel. Also, I throw a towel in here to keep debris and stuff from falling into the sewer line. So what I'll do next is I'll just take this old wax ring up. So I was wrong. I remember, I thought this was broken. It's not broken. It's sort of warped up. So what I'll do is probably just put a flange cover on it. It's just from where the toilet anchor is bent up, it looks like. All right, guys, Fix-It John here. I thought I was going to replace this, have to replace this whole toilet flange, and I just think it's a cheap flange because the tighter you get it, the more this edge will bend up, and you can never get the toilet tight enough. So what I found, it's called a Fix-It repair ring, made by Oatey. And Oatey usually makes a pretty good product. But you can use this if this flange is cracked or broken, missing. It takes the place, and it takes the place of this little ring here. So let me show you how it's going to work. I may have to drill out because if the bolts ever rust out, All right, guys, let me show you what I'm doing here. I hope you can see it. Don't have good lighting. But I'll have to drill this plastic flange out here so I can get this bolt in here, and I may even be able to press it in there. But if I can cut that out, I'll be able to fit it through here, turn it, and put it right there. But it's supposed to come through the bottom here and slide up about halfway. But I'm going to notch it out here so if I ever have to change these brass anchor bolts out, I could do it like this, but then I'd never be able to replace them. So we're not going to do it that way. We're going to drill it out. And how I'm going to anchor this thing, roll it down. I'm not drilling through this flange. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that has it. So let's mark it right here. Put a mark right there. And we're just going through the tile and the grout. That looks pretty good. Good enough. I have these tile bits. Single bladed, they're the best. The double bladed, they suck. All right, guys, I'm just going to tap this in with a hammer. Boom, there she is, all pretty. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, before you go messing around with any sewer or sewer system, make sure you have a nice hot cup of coffee to protect your health. And it has to be Pike Place. Okay, in the directions, it says to clean this flange, this PVC flange, all the wax off of it. And then apply some silicone caulk. But instead of using caulk, I went with some plumber's putty. I really like this stuff. If you guys have used it around drains and stuff like that, you know that it lasts forever. So that's what I went with, the plumber's putty. That way, and the reason why I'm doing that is to keep any sewer gases from coming up. There. Now we'll just wipe it out and leave the rest in there. That's it, guys. That way no sewer gases can find its way out and into your house. So can't get it in there. I could probably force it in there, but I'm just going to take a little material off here. And especially if you're not that handy, this is the easiest way to do it. So all we're doing here is putting these anchor bolts in here. And twist them so they won't come up. And this goes on top of it, this little plastic piece, and that keeps it from moving around. Typically they're flopping around in there, but these aren't flopping around anymore. Put this one in here. And this one here is a little looser, so that just goes down there. All right, pull your rag out. And put in your wax ring. And the next thing we do is set the toilet on here. don't want to overcrush our wax ring. Okay, that should be it right there. All right, guys and gals, I have like 18% of my viewers are women, and I appreciate them watching because they can do it just as well as we can. If this thing comes apart like that, you can take these ice picks and stick in this little hole and pop it off. All right, guys, I hope my shoulder wasn't in the way. The first thing that goes on is the washer, then the nut. You don't want to tighten this. You don't want to crank it down. You just want to snug it up. So that's what breaks, that'll break the PVC flange, or it can even break the top of your toilet. In this case, since I have that steel repair flange on there, it can break this porcelain toilet. So we'll just snug it down on both sides. And we'll be like the rich kids down the street. Well, the toilet doesn't move around when you sit on it. All right, how you get these little gizmos on? You put this on. Take this little plastic holder here. Put that on there. That's what holds it on there. Then you just pop this on there, the cap. You ever see one of those that just aren't never really on there? That's why they're not putting it on right. There. Just snaps right on. All right, guys, there it is, all done. I don't have the handle on yet. It's coming in the mail. I completely rebuilt the toilet, but my main purpose was to fix that flange. And I just wanted to show you something. I caulked from the bolt area all the way around. I used a adhesive style caulk. And I got it up under the toilet because it still rocked a little bit, and that's pretty normal for a toilet sitting on tile. That'll keep it from rocking, and it'll help glue it down to the floor. You don't want to caulk all the way around a toilet, especially on a wood floor, because if it leaks, you won't find it until after it is rotted through the floor. No more wobble. It would have a little bit if I wouldn't have caulked. You can use a shim. If you use a shim, don't use a wood shim. Use one of those composite shim. That's the word I'm looking for. Right, that's the little bathroom I was working in today. Not much room, but if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Put something in the comments. Tell me how you guys would have done it. Thanks for watching.